Alright, coming to 3 to green this time. This is the last time we are extending it here. He's gonna have enough time to get out here.
What's up, everybody? Here we are, live with Battle of the Beach here for the Legends. And whatever I just did not save. Sorry about this, guy. Let me on this. Alright, let's go ahead and save this info. I am not going to have time to go through the starting grid, but that's what happens when you don't get the information in time. As we get ready to go green, a flag race in here. Mark Breer is going to be starting on the pole. Starting on the pole, this one's going to be Mark Breer, Eric Steele in second. We got Andrew in third, Rob in fourth. All right, get ready for that. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I am not prepared. All right, we got the Legends here at Myrtle Beach. Should be a good one here with Mark Breer leading the way in that number 2 machine. One to go to green this time by. Let's go ahead and make sure it says labs up there. There we go. I guess, I don't know if it delayed the green or not, but we should be going green this time by here with the late models Battle of the Beach at the beach. We got more shows here a little bit. Jeff, thank you for the follow. Later with the STK mods and the late models. We will not be doing the dirt late models here tonight because of this show. But this should be a good show as the pace car's in. We're getting ready to go green flag racing. Green flag is out as they head down towards turn number 1. Mark Breer trying to get in front of Eric as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, side by side. Eric strong on the high side with Andrew on his heels. They're going to get out in front of Mark as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Mark pushed back to 4th place as they're side by side for the lead. Here comes Andrew in that number 71 is what it says up here. It is the 71. As Eric rolls the bottom side, top side looking faster right now as Andrew's putting it down on the high side in that number 71. Side by side out of turn number 2 as we complete lap number 2, or 4, sorry, as we complete lap number 2. Ox, thank you for the like. Eric's going to be able to keep the lead. Mark back in third, but he's got the 03 of Rob on his heels as they head out of turn number 4. Side by side for that third position. Mark Breer going the wrong way in that number 2 machine. But this is a long race, 50 laps. These guys have to take care of your tires. You got to wonder how hard the rest of these guys are on their tires as Mark is almost just kind of rolling in that number 2. Top 2 pulling away. They're side by side from second on back, almost 3 wide. Out of turn number 4 as we complete lap number 4. There we go. I got it that time. What's up, David? Thank you for the like. They're going to get single file most of the way through the field as you come down the back straightaway. Let's take a look at some of these cars. Fish back here in that 13th position. So everybody pretty much single file right now as we go back up to the leader. Andrew out in front. He's got Eric putting the pressure on him now. Trying to take that lead back from Eric. He's up underneath them as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be side by side for the lead. Wheel to wheel coming across the line. I think Andrew got it that time by. Are you being sarcastic, Josh? Here comes Andrew back with the crossover, trying to get that spot back from Eric. They're side by side out of turn number 4. You gotta wonder how much these leaders are using their tires as they're wheel to wheel into turn number 1 and 2. Andrew's gonna slide back up in front. Eric looks low. He decides to fall back in line. They got Rob closing in that 0-3. Single file through the field as we watch the battle up here at the front of the pack. Let's get a little bit closer here. Apparently there's a lot of overlays I forgot. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I built the overlays at the last minute for this, so I do not have any camera controls, so we're kind of stuck where we're at this point. I don't even have the replay, do I? Controls, let's see. I don't even have the replay controls. So hopefully we don't have a whole lot of issues as Andrew leads the way. Eric in second, as they have lap traffic up ahead of them. Jason in the 101. We got a battle for that third position as Jason's moved his way forward. Out of turn number 4 coming across the line. Eric and Andrew driving away from the field as they work lap traffic. That is Brian Sharp in the middle of all those leaders. Next up is going to be Travis in that number 92 machine. We're going to move back up to the front. Leaders are separated. Battle for third. Jason's taking that third spot. Rob back to fourth. Jason in that number 3 machine, or in that third place machine in the 101 as they come across the line. Leaders have quite the gap. It is 1.1 seconds out to the lead from third place. Sideways is Jason out of turn number 2. I like the track. That's why I wasn't sure. Look, we ran Josh and Roger and I all ran street stocks here, and it was hairy in the street stocks. All right, Jason having pressure from Rob, trying to fight his way back. Jason's going to blink out. That might create a little bit of an issue with that internet connection, as close as these guys can get as they come out of turn number 4. Brandon in the 5th position. David 6th. Mark Greer falling back now to 8th. Mike Winter now up to that 7th position. So the battle back here. Mark going the wrong way in that number 2 machine. Out of turn number 4, heading into turn number 1 and 2. Mark's going to try and fight back on the bottom side. Up underneath Mike. Oh, they almost touch. Somehow they don't wreck it as they come down the back straightaway. Side by side, heading into turn number 3. Mark's going to slide back to the 8th position. So now single file there as we jump back up to the 101. The 101 now coming up on Brian Sharp. Trying to put him a lap down behind him. Rob right behind him as they come out of turn number 4. 19 laps complete in this one, as the leaders are starting to close on Travis Burton. Watching the battle for third place as here comes Rob trying to take advantage of the lap car up into the wall. The 25 hits the outside wall hard, but somehow doesn't bounce back into the leaders. Jason gets a little bit of a gap over Rob as Rob gets back in line. Rob has pressure from Brandon. Brandon looks low. He can't do anything with it. He's going to fall back in line. So single file here. David looking at... Here comes Brandon in that number 33 trying to put the pressure on Rob as they come out of turn number 4. Can't quite get there as Rob now closing the gap back in on Jason. That lap car definitely played a role in that battle for that third position. Here comes Rob coming to look back in that 03 as the 32 has issues. The 32 has issues. He drops back. He's now falling back to that third position. He's got Rob up underneath him. As Eric Steele definitely has an issue. I would go back and look at it. What happened here? Oh, he got the wall. He got the wall. That's what happened there. All right, back up here as the 32 tries to find his way back around the 101 of Jason. Trying to get that second place back. They're way back from the leader. They're about 1.6 seconds back as Eric gets around the 101. The 101 of Jason's going to cross him over. He's up underneath him going into turn number 1. Side by side, Eric's got to go with the crossover back. They are back and forth for the second position. We are halfway through this one, this time by. Out of turn number 4, coming across the line. That is 25 laps. 25 laps. Let's see, I gotta go take a look. They are giving away a free paint here from Black Magic Designs. And that free paint is gonna go to Justin Bullock in that number 81. He definitely could use one of those paints as he's sitting back there. Is that the right one? Yeah, 11. So he will be our winner for a free paint from Black Magic Designs. Back up to the front as Andrew's got plenty of space between him and the rest of the field. Excuse me, out of turn number 4, crossing the line, 23 laps to go. Eric has finally made his way around the 101. Single file for second, third, and fourth. The 33 and the 46 have found their way around the lap car of Brian Sharp. Oh, we got action here for the third spot as Rob is looking up underneath Jason as they head down the front straightaway heading towards turn number 1 and 2. So if you guys haven't ever ran this track, this front straightaway is quite unique. There's almost like a little kink just past the start finish line. Let's go jump on the, I can't jump on the in-car because I don't have those controls. But you'll see it as they come down the front straightaway. You'll see this little kink right there. That plays a role on how you drive into turn number 1 and 2. It almost extends the turn. Definitely a unique track here. Wish it wasn't gone. Side by side for this third position as Rob looks for a way around Jason. He's going to dive it in hard through 3 and 4. Not able to complete the pass as they come out of turn 4. It's going to be a drag race heading towards turn number 1 as we got the 33 of Brandon. He's thinking about sticking it in the middle for 3 wide. He's going to stay on the bottom side as Rob is able to get around Jason. Here comes Brandon. Brandon's going to go low on the 101. Oh, he almost gets the inside wall as they're side by side. Jason fighting back, trying to get back to the outside of the 03 of Rob. Can't quite do it. He's going to have to fight with the 46. The 46 of David up underneath them and Brandon right behind him. We got quite the battle here. The 25 of Brian Sharp. He's been holding strong here since he got into this pack. This is a surprise because he went a lap down pretty quick here tonight. This has allowed Eric to drive away from this group by 1.3 seconds in the second place. He is actually closing in on our leader. Just to give you an idea of where he's at, he's running about 0.2 of a second faster than our leader. He is the fastest car on the track in that number 32. That time by, let's see, about 1.5 that time. Almost 0.2. As we get back to this pack where they're battling hard, Rob leading the way of this second pack. Here comes the 46 of David, still up underneath the 101. He wants that 4th position. He is going to roll hard on the bottom side out of turn number 4. Can he complete the pass? Not quite. He's got to hold that car low as they head into turn number 1. He's able to clear him. Will he slide up? He does. The 101 of Jason looking low down the back straightaway. He's looking to get back under him in turn number 3 and 4. 46 is going to close the gap as the 33 of Brandon looks to the outside of the 101. Jason just can't catch a break here as he continues to go the wrong way. Down into turn number 1 and 2, side by side. Now for that 5th position. Brandon looking for a top 5. They're all going to get back in line. Here comes Jason looking low on the 46 of David again. Down through 3 and 4. Can't quite get under him as they come out of turn 4. He's going to look down the front straightaway. Chokes off his momentum a little bit. How's that going to affect him? He gets there as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Wheel to wheel in these Legends cars. We got Jason down low, Brandon up high. Oh, they touched just a little bit. Somehow they keep it straight. through turn number 3 and 4, coming out of 4. Here comes Brandon in that number 33. He's looking to take advantage of Jason using up those tires on the bottom side. Don't look now. It looks like Mike Winter in that number 1007 is closing the gap on this pack here. He might be in contention for this top 3 battle. Out of turn number 4, side by side, as Brandon's gotten to the outside of Jason. He's going to try and work the outside. Oh, we got a crash. They're wrecking. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. All right, guys, I am limited on my camera angles here. Looks like the lap car and the 07. Oh, the 07 slid up into him. That one is going to be on the 07 of Mike Winter as he slides up into the lap car. Caution flag is out. Good racing here so far tonight as we are ticking down these laps. This is going to bring us what? 11 to go. This is going to bring us inside 10 laps to go here for tonight's feature for the Legends. Don't forget, after this one, we are going to have, let me go ahead and pull up this exact schedule. All right, so later on tonight, around 8:30, we're going to be going live with the SK mods. They got a 50-lap feature here. And then after that, we got a 100-lap main event around 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the limited late models here at Myrtle Beach. That's going to be a wild one. Listen, all that, I did not notice that there was a change for the lead as Eric had caught Andrew and worked his way around. Now, I do not know if these guys have an extra set of tires, but it doesn't look like anybody but the 92 of Travis Burton is on pit road. All right, so Eric in that number 32 machine. He's going to lead the way when they take the green flag again. See if they get one to go this time by. So we're going to have a shootout here. Now, the big question is who's saved the most tire? One to go this time by. Oh, two to go. 2 to go. It's going to be 6 laps to go when they take the green, or 6 laps to go when they take the green flag here tonight. All right, so Eric looking to lead him to the green flag this time by. Pace light's going to go out. We're going to get 6 laps to go when we take the green flag. 6-lap shootout. This is going to be a good one. Will Eric take off and drive away from the field, or will Andrew be able to compete back with him with these cooler tires? Or could somebody totally different, like the 03, who seemed to be coming alive, a Rob, put himself up in this battle? We're about to find out as they come out of turn number 4, waiting on the green flag. Green flag is out as they come to the line. It's going to be Eric out in front. He's going to try and slide up. He's going to be clear. Top 4 clear into turn number 1. They all get pretty single file pretty quick, but they're going to go double file further back around the 101 as the 101's looking to gain some of those spots back. That's where a lot of the action is. We're going to keep an eye on this battle for the lead. But right now, that battle for that 5th position is the hottest battle on the track as the 101 is up underneath Brandon. Andrew staying on the back bumper of that number 32 as that battle calms down to turn number 3 and 4. We're going to get 4 to go this time by. 4 laps to go as Eric leads the field across the line down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Andrew. He is looking. We got a wreck on the front straight. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. Let's go take a look and see. Oh! Let's see if I can figure out exactly what happened here. It looks like Chris gets up into the wall, just pushing hard out of 4. Grabs the wall, down into the 25. Does double zero. The double zero, I don't know who that is, gets caught up in it. The double zero is Ted Craven. He gets caught up in it. As Chris just gets the wall coming out of turn number 4. All right, we're going to get a green-white checker here. The question is, does Andrew have anything for our leader, Eric Steele? What's up, buddy? How are you? How you doing? All right, we're gonna be pacing here as they come out of turn number 4. Should be 2 to go this time by. 2 to go. All right, guys, this is going to be a tense one as Eric and Andrew are going to start side by side getting ready for this one. Will Andrew put a move on Eric to try and steal the win away? Eric had to fight back after having contact with the wall earlier. Somehow makes his way back up, takes the lead in that number 32. All right, should be 1 to go this time by. 1 to go, I believe. Yep, 1 lap to go. We are going green this time by. Green, white checker, 2 laps. Can they make it to the white flag? Can Andrew make a move or somebody sneak in? Look at the 46 of David up to that 3rd position. Could he steal one here tonight? Cooler tires, that's going to allow you to make a different move than you could have a few laps ago. Leaders are going to bring him in through turn number 3 and 4 as we get ready for the green flag. Out of turn number 4, green is out. Oh, did Andrew jump? That's the question. Did Andrew jump? The 46 of David up underneath Eric. Eric sliding back to that 3rd position as Andrew pulls away. Did the 71 jump that start? Waiting for a word from the race control as they come out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go as Andrew heads into turn number 1 and 2. Did he take the victory or is it going to get taken away? Did he jump? Eric in that 2nd spot. Could he catch our leaders ahead into 3 and 4? Here comes Rob up underneath the 46, looking for that 3rd position. Out of turn number 4. It's going to be Andrew with the win. Eric, 2nd, David in 3rd. Rob's going to bring it home 4th. He had a strong run here tonight. Good run here tonight. All right, so we're going to go through the unofficial results here as Andrew takes the win. Eric Steele 2nd, David in 3rd. Rob in that 4th position. Jason in 5th. Brandon 6th. Eric in 7th. Justin in 8th. Mark Breer is going to be in that 9th position. Mike Matherly in 10th. Mike Winter in 11th. Ted Craven finishes 12th. Chris France in 13th. Fish in 14th. Travis Burton 15th. Brian in 16th. All right, we're going to go ahead, pull in our top 3 here. Let's go ahead and find our 3rd place finisher. Where is he? Let me go ahead and mute this. We don't need them talking over us. Let's see. Where is David? There's David. David! James of the booth to get a copy.
Mr. James, what's going on?
Man, you had to do some work there, but you sneak up there and grab that third place finish there. You had to get around Rob. He was pretty hard to pass here tonight.
I I just had to wait for Rob to slip up off the bottom. I think I got him when we were in that 3 and 4 wide battle back there.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy on that last restart. Overall, pretty calm race. But those last couple restarts definitely shook it up. I mean, and you took advantage of it.
Definitely. I when Eric asked about where the restart line was on the first one, and I knew when he said, "Can I go on green?" He's going on the white line, so I knew I was going on the white line. So I just went right when he did. That got me around Rob on the restart, and then we had a quick caution there.
Yeah, you almost got Eric on that second restart.
Well, I think that's under review. Eric went a little before the white line, so I'm not
So,
sure if
so,
I'll be second or third, but
so you might
uh,
actually have him.
I might have got him on technicality, but
Yeah, I
I
get
knew he was
that
going to be fast. So
for sure. Well, good run, like I said here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
I'm going to shout out my business, Black Magic Studios. We gave out the halfway prize
Mm-hmm.
to whoever was running. I think 11th,
It was Justin Bullock.
Justin Bullock. I think so.
Yeah,
We'll have to get,
he needed that paint.
and so on top of that, we'll be getting hero cards to guys who won the polls last week.
Okay.
Some other stuff like that. I want to thank Big Jim's Cookies,
Mm-hmm.
Fish over at the admin box. I know you guys are aware of them.
Oh yeah.
And it was great racing all night. I want to thank Jason for racing me so clean, and Rob for racing clean. I can't wait for SKs.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you in the SKs and the late models here?
I ran really good in SKs, but I'm going to let Keegan run late models, so I'm going to run race control in late models.
Okay, you know the SKs are going to be a little different. They're definitely a lot bigger. Those open wheels. Are we going to see a little bit more action? Maybe a couple cars in the air in that one.
I think you're definitely going to see at least one car in the air, but I more prefer the SK over the Legend car, even though I've always run Legend cars. I've got a knack for knowing how hard I can come out of the corner and not touch the wall,
Yep.
and that's going to be big coming out of 2 tonight.
Oh, for sure. And turn four could be. I mean, we saw one, and we saw the 73 get the wall coming out of turn four, and the Legends car. And these cars have all the room in the world.
Yeah, that is true. This track is like 5 lanes wide. You can run anywhere.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna look to be running the high side again. I pretty much tried to run the high side and save my tires the whole race there, so we don't get any tires in the second.
Yeah, it definitely is a multi-groove track, and if you could take advantage of that high side, especially one and two is a unique corner, because you got that little kink on the straightaway, so it's sometimes hard to put that car where you need to, and a bigger car like the SK, it's going to be more important that you save those tires because of that.
And definitely,
Essentially a double turn.
it definitely is. And turn 1 even has those turtles down there at the bottom, so you can't run down there.
Mhm.
I actually prefer the outside in 1 and 2, and then I run right on the inside wall in 3 and 4.
Well,
See,
go ahead.
I was gonna say we'll see. I think Andrew's gonna be fast. Me and him ran really close in practice the last couple nights, so I think it'll be fun.
Well, good luck in the next one and good race here.
Well, thank you. Hope to see you after the next one.
For sure. All right, so David, our third place finisher. Let's see. I think they're still under review for that that restart. So I do not see. Let's see. It looks like restart is under review. All right, so it looks like we're just gonna go ahead pull in our race winner here. Maybe no second place until at least it's official. Let's pull in Andrew. Andrew, James at the booth to get a copy.
Yes, I got a copy.
Man, chaos on that last restart. I know we're still waiting on word. I don't. It sounds like they're looking more at when Eric restarted and then kind of backed off of it, not where you restarted.
Not sure if what they're gonna say. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I just saw him go, so I went, and then he just dropped, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, I think I
the
heard
word
him
on him.
say something about he wasn't sure if he was on the right line or not.
Yeah, he said over the radio like, oh, I watched that line and I wasn't sure which line I was on, and then said over the radio saying the restart will be under review. So I'm like, okay, let's finish in first and see where that gets us.
Well,
So, but this is
from the broadcast standpoint, it looked like you had jumped, but when you put everything together, and then I heard what Eric said. It definitely sounds like there was more to it than that. And you know,
yeah,
when somebody
I don't
gets
know.
on the
I mean,
gas and then backs out of it, there's nothing the second place driver can do because the second place driver is honestly the most vulnerable in those situations anyway.
definitely it sucks at some tracks being on the outside there, and it sucks at other tracks being on the inside.
For
But
sure.
either way, I think we had a great night tonight. We wore our tires out, and that's what allowed Eric to catch us. But winning the first race of one of three at the Battle at the Beach, this is probably going to set the tone for tonight. Hopefully, I can sweep the next two.
Yeah, tell me about that battle between you and Eric early on. I mean, you guys were essentially crossing over each other for a few laps there. I was like, man, that's got to be hard on the tires. And then you guys got in line and kind of drove away from the field.
Yeah, we were run. I mean, I was running my tires hard on the outside, just trying to get some to stick. I know there is a second groove up there. Keegan showed me it in a league race, and it somewhat it worked in 3 and 4, but I kind of forgot it in turns 1 and 2 because it gets really rough down there with like the inside line coming out and then coming in, and you just don't know where you got to pinch and where you don't got to pinch, just so you don't wreck the guy on the inside.
Now, when you had that last, before that first caution, you had quite the lead, and here comes Eric just tracking you down like 2 tenths a lap. Were you surprised by that, especially after he got in the wall?
Definitely, I thought he blew out his tires, and when he backed off early on in the race, so I was like, okay, let's see if I can give it my all and get away from these guys. And then Eric got the best of me. He saved his tires and he crawled all the way back up, and there was nothing I can do but just pinch and try as best as I can to defend my position. But now I know what I got to do for the modified and late model race.
Yeah, the modifieds are definitely going to be bigger obstacle to get around because I mean it's a much bigger car. I mean here on this track, you guys could run 5 or 6 wide if you needed to with these things, but you get the SK mods, you don't have. They're much wider, much longer car.
Oh yeah, they're open wheel. Those Nerf bars don't save you. They think they can save you, but they don't. And plus
They tend to
that
netcode you more than anything.
oh, I'll tell you what, one of the oldest cars on iRacing that they're still trying to figure out with their old screening software. Not trying to slander iRacing, I do think the modifieds are really fun to drive.
Oh, I have a blast in
But
them.
one part I think I probably might have problems with is that entrance to turn 3 where that wall caves in and you can get sucked in there and get your right front sandwiched in there. I've seen guys in practice happen that, and I ended up
I've run some of the asphalt mods, but I run a lot of dirt mods, and those same issues crossed over to dirt that are on asphalt. So I definitely get what you're saying.
um for tonight. If I do get the win, well, I'm proud of everybody. I want to thank Justin Bullock and Jason Durant Walker for coming out, my two drivers. Uh, Hard Racing, Admin Box, Fast Company Motorsports, and Keegan Stoblew Racing Esports for letting me come out and race at the Battle at the Beach.
A good run. Hopefully a good win.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Hopefully I see you in the next one.
Yep, see ya.
All right, guys. Still no official word. I gave you the unofficial results. Right now, Andrew is our leader, Eric second, and then we have David in that third position. That could all change. We will be back up here in a little bit with the SK mods. Let's see, when does that start again? I done forgot already. That will start at approximately 8:30 p.m. I'll probably be on about 820, 825, and hopefully to let you know whether or not these results are official. But that is race 1 here tonight with the Legends. We'll be back for race number 2 with the SK Mods here